Hi everybody, I'm Danny Guthrie from Entropy Healing.
And I'm Alexi Caprera with Of the River.
And we are so excited to join together our forces and create this shadow work series through Scorpio season of the underworld to our shadows. And we wanted to create a series of classes that is healing generational wounds around money and abundance through communal somatic work, ritual, and tarot. Yeah. So do you want to just share, this is a unique experience, you guys. This is not just like reading some book about manifesting money. We've both found in our individual practices, mine being Reiki energy work and working with tarot, of how the energy of money and abundance can show up in our different energy centers and create blockages that affect many avenues of our life. And being women entrepreneurs, we also, I feel like it just comes up with so many people about, our ideas of self-worth and all the different avenues that our belief around abundance can affect in our life. Yeah,
and I'm a licensed mental health counselor in Washington and do a lot around like money stories. What's your upbringing like around money? What is your family? And so we'll go back a couple generations too, and how has that influenced your relationship with money? And then how does that show up in current relationships? So healing a lot around financial stories, messages, that impact you.
Yeah, and you're a somatic certified therapist. Also certified, what else? Because I was looking at
quite a lot.
Yeah, certified.
Yeah, so I'm certified in dancing, mindfulness. I'm trained in Gestalt therapy, trained in IFS. So do a lot of just parts work, somatic work, more than just your traditional sitting across from someone talk therapy. So really trying to engage with that mind, body, and spirit connection.
Yeah. Yeah, and my background with music and sound, and also Reiki energy work, and using the tarot in a way that connects us in our readings actually to our energetic bodies. It's quite different. And my approach to Reiki is more shamanic, so it's kind of in those different worlds that work with our shadows, with our dreams. So that's just a little bit about us, what makes it different. Because this is not just a normal thing where you could read a book about money and manifesting and your different chakras. So we are taking this unique experience of our own experiences and creating a container that is going to give you somatic experiences, meaning of the body, right? So leading you through exercises where you not only are identifying your wounds, but you are transforming them for empowerment. Right? So just to give you a little breakdown of what you can expect in the course, week 1 will be kind of just identifying and acknowledging what are money wounds, what is shadow work, how do wounds, show up in your physical life. So just getting a deeper understanding of what that is with shadow work and abundance, right? Week 2, we'll be talking about the emotions of money with the element of
and water in the cups, and really having that emotional attachment to money. And like that can seem almost like a shameful thing to have an attachment to a substance, but there is something so powerful and necessary about money.
Yeah, and you mentioned shame. That will be kind of a thread that runs throughout, shame, guilt, like some of those deeper things that show up in different avenues of our life. Those would be little threads that kind of run through, as well as gratitude. That was something we haven't quite talked about, but I think gratitude and shame are kind of two areas that will be, weaving through the series. And then week 3, we have the conflict of money, how it shows up in our relationships. And each week we're connecting them with an element in tarot, so this one is going to be
the swords, and I think too of like that heady energy. So air will be the element, and just how conflict shows up in partnerships, business partnerships, romantic partnerships, even like conflict within yourself of like what does that mean to have abundance.
Yeah, and then week 4, we're going to really dive deep into, this idea of scarcity. I know to me, that's kind of this thing that it's like a buzzword that you hear, the scarcity mindset. And so we're going to be really diving deep into hoarding versus spending, that relationship of money, and what the scarcity mindset is, where it comes from, and really kind of linking it with some of our generational things, and seeing energetically how we are like living through some of our ancestors' lives when we're not actually in those lives. Right?
Yeah, so I think of that too, like just a personal share of my grandparents immigrated from Colombia, and so there was a lot of like immigrant mentality of like not having enough. And so even though I in my lifetime didn't experience scarcity, so I was always like in that middle class bubble, still feel it in my bones sometimes. And so it is coming back from a previous generation.
Yeah. And then our last week 5 is going to be around our self-worth, our identity, and we're going to end it with fire, with the wands.
Yes.
Yeah. So each week is going to be like there's going to be a ritual that focuses on using an element. So when you take ritual, you're like taking this concept or this idea. It's like, okay, I know what it is. I get it. I understand it. What do I do about it? Right?
Yeah.
So the rituals and the exercises and things you'll be taking home with you are ways to actually implement this shift of being in the frequency of abundance rather than just the idea of it. Yeah. And we didn't mention when or what time. So when are we doing this?
We're doing them starting the 23rd of October, so right around the start of Scorpio season, on Thursdays from 5:30 to 7.
Yeah.
For 5 weeks.
Yeah, for 5 weeks. And we talk about it as a series because there are concepts that build on each other, but if you are just wanting to attend one or you're not able to, your plans, you can't attend all of them, you can certainly register for just one at a time. But a special thing, so it's a 5-week series. One class is $50 if you want to attend. And the other thing we didn't mention in this is that each class, we know we have the ritual, we know we have tarot, but we're also doing like a sound healing bath with guided meditation while you receive Reiki, because we're both Reiki certified. So, you're getting like a lot in this class. It's not your typical class, and we're asking what we believe we are worth in the spirit of abundance, our time and energy of creating this and our experience and what we're offering. So it's $50 per class, or if you sign up for all of them, you get the 5 classes for $200, so you basically get a free class, and then you also get a complimentary tarot reading with me or Alexi. So, and if you want to get a little taste of what might be up and coming, we're both going to be starting to offer a special shadow spread, a special like mini tarot reading, so you can get a kind of a taste of all of this. If you're not quite sure, you want to dip your toes in the water. So you can sign up for the series on entropyhealing.com under the events page. I'll also have a link to Alexia of the River. And do you want to tell people how they can reach you?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram of the River, and then I also have a website, oftheriverhealing.com. I think those are my main spots.
Yeah. So come and see us, and if you have questions, you can email Danny at entropyhealing.com or Alexi.
It's Alex Caprero at Of the River, and then Of the River has those little like hyphens.com.
If you need to email. So thank you. We hope to see you. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, and happy upcoming Scorpio season.